Hello guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Vishwas Sarita and I hope you're all good. And thank you for 300 subscribers. And let's start for today's problem. So today's problem for Leetcode is number of nodes in a subtree with the same label. Okay. So this one is medium. So you're given a tree, given a tree that is connected an undirected graph that has no cycle. So it is not a binary tree, consists of n nodes, number from 0 to n minus 1, exactly n minus 1 each. The root of the tree node is 0, rule 1. The root of the tree starts from always 0 and each node of tree has a label. Each node of a tree of label which is lowercase character given in the string of a label. The second rule is that node has a label which is always a lowercase character. See, a node here has a tree label which is always a lowercase character given from a string label. The node with number I that has label. Okay, we got this. So what we have to return here, the edge array is given from edge I is from a of I, and where means a, okay, so a of I is a parent and b of I is a child, or we can say a of I is connected to p of I. Okay, what should we return? Return an array size of n. We should return an array of size n where answer I is the number of the node in the subtrees of ith node which have a same label of the node. The third rule is here, we have to return in whatever the child node, whatever the subtrees or child nodes has the same label. So we have to take a count. We have to total who all have same labels in the subtrees, and we have to return the array of size n. The subtrees of trees is a tree consists of node t and all that distant node. Okay, let's understand this problem more clearly. So we are given an array and we are given a label. Okay, now what we have to do, we have to create a connection, so or a parent and child connection. So this is 0 which is connected to 1, and where 0 is also connected to 2, and 1 is connected to 4, and 1 is here connected to 5, whereas 2 is connected to 3, and 2 is also connected to 6. So we have created a tree here. The first rule is finished here. We will create a tree here. We created a root of tree node. We have created a root of the starting from root, and it has subtrees. Now what is the second rule? We have to label the tree with the lowercase in the label. So we have to label everyone. So start from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So what does 0 has? 0 has a label of A. What does 1 has a label of? B. What does 2 has a label of? A. What does 3 has a label of? E. What does 4 has? D. 5, C. 6, D. So we have labeled the tree. We have created a tree. So what we wanted, we created a tree like this. So here 0 has label A, 1 has label B, 2 has label A, 4 has D, 5 has C, 4 has D, 5 has C, and E has C, and 6 has D. So we created a label which is right. So this is how we have to break down the question, and we have to create a table. So we have to separate by rules and rule, and we have to understand the question first. After understanding question, we have to create output, how the output will be. So in the question, what they told here, return an array of size n where answer I is the number of nodes in the subtree of ith, nodes which have a same label. So we have to check if the subtree of this all has any similar label as this guy. If we do have, we have to count it and plus this one, which is already there, 1. So what I am saying here, so first we will go from 0. 0 have a label of a, 1. So we have to place 1 here. Does this subtree has any a available? No. Does this subtree have any a available? Yeah, we do have a available in 2. So 1 plus 1 will be 2. So the first node is 2 here. We have to go for the first one. The zeroth node has 2 labels with himself and with his one subtrees, which is true. So now we have to go for one label is b. Thus one subtree has b here. No, because 4 has d and 5 has c. So thus 1 itself has a label of b. So it is 1. Does 2 have any label, same label as his subtrees? No. So which is, and he has only one label, which is himself. That is 1 here. Now we have to check for 4. The 4 is here a leaf node, which is not necessary to calculate. All leaf node will be 1 itself only. 1, 5, 3, 3 is also 1, 5 is 4 is also 1, 5 is also 1. All are leaf node. So this is the answer. Do we get the same answer in the output? Let's check. The 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So we are getting the same answer. So we understood the problem. Let's try again another problem here. So this is, so now 0 is here. So 0 is connected to 1 and 1 is connected to 2 and 0 is connected to 3. So now we have to label it. Everyone has b. So b, b, b and b. Now we have to create a array here. So in 0 condition, how many b's are there in this subtree? We have 2. And in this subtree, what we have? 1. So 2 plus 1, which is 3. And we have to consider this. He is also a label. So 2 plus 1, which is 3, plus 1, 4. And now for 1, how many b is that here? In his subtree, only 1 is there. And himself, so it will be 2. And for 2, which is leaf node, which has 1, comma, and 3 has 1. So this output is 4, 2, 1, 1. So we get the same output here. 4, 2, 1, 1. So we are clear with the questions. Now we have to solve it. So before that, there's a hint here. So we can say, what is the hint here? Start traversing the tree and each node should return the vector of the if parents node. Okay, so we have to use adjacent here. And the vector should be a length of 26 and have a count of all the labels in the subtrees of the node. So they gave us 2 hints. So we have to create an array of 26 length where we have a count of all the labels in the subtrees of the nodes. We understood the problem here? We got a very good hint here. This is a very good hint. So now we'll solve here. First, what we have to create? First, we have to create this one, parents and child node. We will create a parents and child node here. First, we will make an array given out. We have to create an output. So this will be output / output. This is output. So we will create an dummy array and we will initialize this array here. After initializing here, we will create an array list here. We will create an array list of adjacent. And after creating adjacent, we have to reiterate to everyone because we don't want to find any null point. So we have to go and add new array list every in adjacent, so we don't need any null pointer exception. After doing that, what we have to do here? What is the first stint? We have to connect child and child and parent. So child and parent are connected by this. How it is connected? So we will get of 0 and we will add x of I. So here in this case, for this case, the adjacent will be here. In this case, the adjacent for 0, 1, 2, 3. So for 0 is 1 and 3. For 1 is 0 and 2. And for 2 is only 1 and 3 has only 0. This we created. This is an adjacent here. After creating adjacent, we have to find DFS. So we will use a method called DFS, depth first search, which is private. We have to give an input array. After creating input array, we have to give an input of parent. So starting from -1, because we don't have any value, so we have to start from -1. And I given a child has 0 and array list of adjacent, then the string is label. After doing this is the main help here. So because of this, we got answer in hint 2, because this one hint 2 signifies that we have to create a length of 26. So we created here how many letters are there in the alphabet? There are 26 letters. And another thing, but in this case, this uppercase and lowercase, but they have specified in the question that it is all lowercase character. So we don't need to worry about uppercase. So we need only 26 character. For then what we have to do? We have to get the child, whatever we created here, we will get the child here, and we have to iterate the array. And if the parent is if whenever we find parent, we will skip the for loop. So that's why I made here parent should not be equal to that child. If the parent is equal to child, it will be an infinite loop. So that's why we are using if parent is not equal to x, then only we will call out recursive code here. So if the parents is equal to child, it will loop till here. It will loop, infinite loop will be created, and we will never get the solution, and the exception will be runtime error. So that's why we have a stopper here where parents is not equal to the child. After doing that, after finding the solution for this, and we have to reiterate to everyone, and we have to add whatever the child has, whatever subtrees has the label, we have to add to the count I, plus like whatever we're getting, we have to add it to the count of I. Understood the problem here? We got the we did this for we wanted for subtrees value. What is the subtrees value? After doing that, after finding the subtrees, we found this subtrees and this subtree. So this is equal to 2, this is equal to 1. So we have to add this. And what we have to do here? We have to add another 1 plus 1, because we have to add this guy also. His old label we have to add, so we have to add plus. What I did here, I took the child class. So I created like this was you know this function, right? We have to take a character. We have to, if you want to take a character from a string, we have to use character array of the child. After getting that, we have to search for this element, this y minus a. So we want an integer number. The character minus a of I will be creating an integer number, and we have to add plus. I hope you understood this. Why plus? Because we have to add his own label. That's why plus. We will never get 0 here. we will get at last at least we will get one has a child his own label. After doing that, the answer of the child is equal to count of is we will take the we have to take the child, we have to replace that the child with the count of the value here. After doing that, we have to return the count. So we have to go for recursive code, and again it will go to child. After finishing this, leaf will be 1. After that, it will go to the 1, and he will check if there is any label. No, it will add its own label, and he will return this. So it will be going on recursive till we will finish this full loop till the for loop. I hope you got this code. If you have anything you didn't get, please do comment. I will try to help you. I will try to find easy way to explain. And if you like this video, please do like and please do subscribe. Our target is 1000 subscribers. It would be great if we achieve that. And thank you for watching. Bye.